Also happening right now, former New Britain Mayor Erin Stewart under investigation this morning over additional claims that she misused taxpayer money.
Yeah, we are digging through this new report, which is more than 90 pages long, and it claims Stewart created agreements to give herself a lifetime pension, tuition reimbursement, and $150,000 in payouts for unused vacation and sick time. That report says Stewart received about $122,000 through weekly payments before the current mayor stopped them. But Stewart was never eligible for a pension under city rules, and investigators say the payouts are against state law. We also learned from the report that her HR director felt pressured to sign off on separation payout documents because she feared for her job. This is the latest in a series of allegations against Stewart that have come out in just the past few months.
Yeah, so again, she's accused of using taxpayer money to pay for things like her master's degree, using a city credit card to buy personal items as well. Your reporter Taylor Knight live in New Britain explaining what could happen next for Stewart and the city's taxpayers.
Well, Erin Stewart still has not responded to our requests for comment, but experts say that she could face criminal charges here because of what's laid out in this latest report. The fallout continues for former New Britain Mayor Erin Stewart. The 91-page report says Stewart's violation of city policies goes beyond just misconduct and that she could be facing criminal charges of fraud, larceny, and embezzlement. State police say they've opened an investigation into the allegations in this report. Current Mayor Bobby Sanchez says that he is working on getting restitution for the misused funds and the cost of the independent investigation.
It's about accountability, it's about transparency, and it's about answering to the taxpayers of New Britain. And the taxpayers in New Britain deserve to know what was going on the past 10, 12 years or more than that.
State police and the FBI are now investigating those reports. We also learned earlier this week, Attorney General William Tong said that his office is investigating how Stewart handled the city's charitable funds. At this point, we know that she is not facing any criminal charges. Your reporter live in New Britain, Taylor Knight, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
And we'll have full coverage of this story throughout the morning and day right here on Eyewitness News. And by the way, you can read that full report for yourself. It's up on our website and our mobile app. Scan that QR code on your screen or visit WFSB.com.